All right, so what's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Jermell Charlo in the news. The WBO is putting pressure on him, basically saying that that he has up until September 30th to make a fight with Tim Tszyu. If not, he will be stripped for that title or whatnot. Now, Jermell Charlo, as we all know, has suffered an injury, a broken hand in December, and it seems that he's I guess I don't know what's going on as far as him healing in the process, but the WBO is ready to make this fight happen or whatnot, and so am I. I'm ready to see Jermell Charlo against Tim Tszyu. But let me go ahead and do this research, and I'm gonna speak on it because I see a lot of contradictions going on, and I'm definitely gonna call out the contradictions. All right, so let's get it. All right, so shout out to BoxingNews.com. It says WBO orders Jermell Charlo to defend against Tim Tszyu by September 30th. So it says the WBO has given a time limit of September 30th for the IBF, WBA, WBC, WBO junior middleweight champion, aka undisputed junior middleweight champion Charlo, to defend against his mandatory Tim Tszyu. For the September 30th date to play out, Tim Tszyu must successfully defend his WBO interim 154 title on June 18th in his fight against Carlos Ocampo, 34-2 with 22 knockouts at the Gold Coast Convention Center in Australia. The WBO order puts pressure not only on Tim Tszyu, but also on 32-year-old Charlo, who has been slow healing and is suffering broken left hand last year. Actually, was that last year or was that this year? Oh, well, the fight was supposed to be this year. So I think it was like December last year when he broke his hand. Hopefully, Jermell doesn't pull up lame again with another injury while training, because the WBO will need to make decisions on what to do with him. Charlo hasn't fought since his win over WBO junior middleweight champion Brian Castano in May 2022, and his titles have been frozen all this time. For Jermell, it's not unusual for him to just fight once a year, as he's been doing that since 2020, but the WBO doesn't appear to be willing to let him stretch out his inactivity for long. Some fans believe Charlo is enjoying the money he's made and not in a hurry to get back in the gym to put the grueling hard work involved in preparing for a dangerous puncher like Tszyu. That's funny that they say that, because, bro, literally, it's one of these clips. Like, bro, if you go on his page, if you go on Jermell Charlo's page, you see him in the gym a lot. He's been punching with one hand, but you see him in the gym a lot, bro. Like, so that, like, it's just funny how people are really trying to just stretch out whatever. Like, that's crazy, but I'm gonna speak on it. Jermell will need to do a lot of sparring with powerful 154 pounders to get him ready for Tszyu, and it's understandable if he's not eager to get back into the struggle of training for this fight. Jermell has made a lot of money, and like his twin brother Jamal, he's living a high on the hog in his mansion in Houston, driving fancy cars. It's massive. The news we've been waiting on, but again, highlights just show how big of a risk Tim's fight next month again on the Gold Coast is, said Tim Tszyu's promoter, George Rose. If Tim loses, it's over. No Charlo, no undisputed, no nothing. After all the wait and uncertainty, it's crazy to think that Jermell, who wants the advantage, is prepping now and doesn't have a world-class tough Mexican in Carlos Ocampo trying to take everything from him. It's funny. Now, it's funny how they're trying to bring him out, but this is the same guy that got stopped in less than one round against Errol Spence. Like, come on, bro. Sunday, June 18th has just become a whole lot bigger. The stakes couldn't be higher. His shot at undisputed depends on it. So that's what they saying. Now it's time to get into what I got to say. All right, so here we go, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it. First and foremost, man, yes, I absolutely, really want this fight with Jermell Charlo versus Tim Tszyu. I understand Tim Tszyu is a very good boxer. Well, he's a very good boxer. I can give him that. But the issue that I have is the contradictions that I'm starting to see. Now, you all know I do research on what fans have to say on Twitter, on these Facebook groups, on Instagram. I do research and all of that, right? Now, again, it trips me out how, like, well, for one, first and foremost, Jermell Charlo, he got injured during his fight with Tim Tszyu, right? And the first thing these guys do is they'll say, "Oh, he's lying, he's ducking." They just and it's all because it's a specific narrative being pushed, and they automatically, anything that they can do to discredit Jermell, they'll try to do. And it's crazy because Jermell has never ever ducked any opponents or whatnot, and because he gets injured, the people all automatically want to say, "Oh, he's ducking, he's ducking." And I always say this to people that try to say that he's ducking or that he's lying about the injury, bro. Since you're so sure about him lying about the injury, bro, show me proof that he's lying about the injury. And they'll never be able to do it because, bro, they deep down they know that it's possible that this man is. He even showed a picture of him being at the hospital with a cast, and then I show that some people be like, "Oh, well, anybody can fake a cast." It's like, bro, you guys are gonna continue to push the goalpost instead of just so. It says I'm showing you proof that he is injured. Show me proof that he's not injured. Show me proof that he's faking his injury. Show me proof that he didn't break his hand. You know what I'm saying? So. And it's crazy to me. And then also, what's even more crazy is these same exact fans, when Canelo had wrist surgery, right? Even though we didn't see any proof of Canelo's wrist surgery, we took his word for it. But these same exact fans, and if it's not you that's saying it, then all right, let it fly. But these same exact fans that that's criticizing Jermell, these same exact fans are saying, "Well, why would Canelo fight David Benavidez coming off of a wrist surgery? He just had surgery. Why would he? Of course, he needs a tune-up. But let Jermell try to take a tune-up after breaking his hand. You same exact fans are gonna try to criticize, dude. That's why I don't take you guys serious, bro. That's why I call you fanboys and you really don't even know what you're talking about. It's people in certain boxing groups that I've even tried to have a debate in their group, and they're scared to get on a debate because, like, bro, they know that they have no leg to stand on, bro. They rather type stuff out instead of debating, bro, because they have no leg to stand on, bro. But that's what these haters do, bro. They push a narrative and they continue to push the goalposts. Now, absolutely, I want Jermell Charlo versus Tim Tszyu. I don't want no other fight but Jermell Charlo versus Tim Tszyu. But I just find it so crazy that Jermell gets an injury, right? And I understand the criticism because Jermell has criticized guys like Brian Castano and Tony Harrison for faking injuries. So I get the criticism on that. I ain't even mad at that. But I just find it just the hypocrisy that you got the same guys that are sitting there saying, "Well, Canelo," and I'm telling you, I see it, and you guys will see it too. But Canelo should take a tune-up fight. But you guys, I promise you would not have that same energy for Jermell Charlo if he was to take a tune-up fight. But regardless, bro, it doesn't matter, bro. I want Jermell Charlo versus Tim Tszyu. I really want that fight because, bro, Tim Tszyu is a good boxer, but, bro, I'm telling you, he is nothing that Jermell Charlo has not seen before, bro. Like, Tim Tszyu, I think Tim Tszyu gets stopped by Jermell or gets beat up very, very bad by Jermell. He may not get stopped, but I think he gets beat by Jermell, bro, and I'm confident in that. I really want that fight bad. So, again, bro, listen, I think that whatever he's doing, he needs to, we do need to get the ball rolling because he has been out of the ring since May. It's been a year. Actually, I want to say May. What was it? May 14th, May 15th. It's been a year, bro. And he needs to be active. But I just find it's just crazy how fans switch up, bro. Jermell was the twin that was known to fight everybody, right? The moment he gets injured, these guys went, "Oh, he's lying, he's ducking Tim Tszyu," with no proof at all. They don't have any type of anybody. I urge anybody to if you see somebody that says Jermell Charlo is lying about his injury, tell them to show proof, and they're not gonna do it. When you show proof, they're gonna move the goalposts. When you show proof of his cast and all this type of stuff, him in the cast and at the doctor's office, they're gonna say, "Oh, anybody can fake that," and all that type of stuff. So since they push the narrative, just say, "Hey, show me proof that he's lying. Show me proof that he never got injured." They won't be able to do it because they can't do it. They just only go off of hope, off that they want to be able to throw some type of negative shade on this man. But I'm rocking with Lions Only all day, and I'm gonna put it in your face, so y'all get mad at me. All right, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. But guess what? What do I know?